Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Big Fish Lad, and today we're just going to take it easy and we're going to do an update on the Trimac Cichlid, and we're going to feed him some live blackworm. Nice easy video today guys. I'll just tell you how he's doing, do you an update on him and watch him feed on some really nice live blackworm guys. So roll VT. So here we are at Trigger's tank. So much glare guys, we've just had these blinds fitted and it's going to be great for keeping the algae off the tank, but it's going to cause a glare, so I think I'm going to have to put curtains back up for when I'm doing my videos. But yeah, this is Trigger's tank and the lighting is not very good on this tank, never mind the glare, so sorry about that guys, but he's doing great. He's currently hiding, which is typical. I've got the camera on the selfie stick, so I'm not sure whether he's, oh no, here he comes, check him out. He's a beauty. He's about 6.5 inches now. He's got a nice coloration coming out in him. His finish is amazing. As you can see, he's got an aggressive personality. Superb fish. Not sure whether, well, I can't really put other fish in. I did put a pleco in there and he went crazy with it. I have got another little Trimac growing out, which I do think now is female. So we could try the all in the divider or even just a divider with this guys. But yeah, he's an angry little sod, isn't he? Sorry about that glare guys. Let me see if I can come in it from a different angle. There he is. So yeah, I've said it before, he's from Mac Cichlids. He's F1. He is an absolute stunner. I think I would like to start seeing him fill out a little bit. He's quite long, and Trimacs are like the Texas, aren't they? Like a bit bin, can be bin lids. But really impressed with him. He's done me proud. I'm really buzzing. I'm buzzing off his tank, the way his tank's set out. Really like that. One of the better looking tanks in my fish room. We found that in a bag, so we put it in there. But yeah, he's yeah, like I say, it's nice that I got the chance to own a Trimac Cichlid because they weren't seen for a long time. I think the flower on had a lot to do with that in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Others might disagree, but now we've started to see some brought into the country. You know, we had the Cota from Rob Johnson and obviously the Mac Cichlid from Predator Aquatics. So these guys are giving us the opportunity to own these fish. Superb fish, and would highly recommend owning a Trimac Cichlid guys. It's the Amphilophus, isn't it? So the Amphilophus is a fantastic species, one of my favourites, if not either joint or my, a joint favourite with Parachromis. And I think they're two completely different characters. They're both aggressive, but I think with the Amphilophus, you've got a more personable fish, and you know, they seem to make you laugh. I know it sounds mad, but you'll know if you keep them. They do make you laugh. They are funny. But what we'll do, guys, is we'll throw some blackworm in and we'll continue to have a chat about him. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to put you on a tripod and then we'll go from there. So, guys, yeah, we've got some live bloodworm. There it is. Can you see it there? Check that out. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff, this, guys. I'm really like a big believer in feeding my fish this. And what's good about the blackworm is it's big enough for the bigger fish to eat. Like the bloodworms are really small, these are not. So what we'll do is we'll just throw some in now for him. The good thing with this blackworm as well, he knows it's coming. The good thing with this blackworm, guys, is we'll just put it in there. Look at that, check that out. How nice is that? The good thing with this blackworm is you can throw quite a bit in like that. He's hiding a bit because I've just thrown it in, so sorry, my light's stuck. So the good thing with it is it lives in the tank for quite a while. It could, well, when I say lives for quite a while, it could live in the tank for as long as he wanted to, so it wouldn't go off in a tank or anything. I'm just going to straighten you up a bit there, guys, and we're going to have a proper look at him now. Sorry, just mucking about here. But yeah, so throwing a bit in, like I say, he'll take his time on eating that, but it's fantastic food for them. It's good quality live food, and I've found a couple of suppliers that can basically get it each week. And like I say, with that being a food that can live in the tank, you can throw as much as you want in, and it's really good for them. Like I said, I don't give it every day. I think it's more of an high proteiny food, isn't it? And you know, obviously, you know, in the wild they live on stuff like this all the time, but they need to get the vegetable matter and stuff like that. So it's not a food that I would suggest that you feed all the time, but it's a food that I would suggest that you feed quite a lot in the diet, as long as you feed in the, you know, the greens and your other things. And you know, I feed a lot of mixed pellets like the Norfin. You know, he mostly gets Norfin, and then the Blackworm he'll probably get every other day or every 3 days. You know, you couldn't really afford to keep feeding this every day, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's about a spread diet. You know, it's like that. He's loving it. Look, you know, he loves his Blackworm. He just munch it away, and there's loads of that in there for him to munch on. You know, like I said, I do want to start seeing him fill out. He is quite long, and I know they grow length-wise first, but hopefully he'll get to a stage now where he'll start filling out. Like I say, I need to get a better light on this tank. Get a better light, and I can show off his colours a lot better. But no, yeah. So like I said, you know, we're very lucky in the UK now that we're starting to see a lot more of these about. You know, I've waited for this guy a long time. You know, as you know, he's the Holy Grail for me. I call him the Holy Grail because he was the one fish that I could never get. I know you've obviously on Andy Wood's video, you'll have seen that Andy Woods has got some, and has always had them. He used to have Big Mac, now he's got Churchill, and that was obviously with Cota, with Rob Johnston, you know, getting the fish over. But you know, I don't think Rob's trading anymore, so now you've only got really Predator Aquatics bringing the Max Cichlid ones over. But there's still some coming in, that's the thing, and I know there's a new shipment coming in soon, so you can get your hands on these whenever you want in the UK at the moment. Yeah, one of my favourite fish, like I said, massively used in the flower on, and that's no surprise when you look at this fish. You can see the Trimac in the flower on so much. But he's munching on them Blackworm, he's finishing them off, isn't he? Which is okay, it's fine, he'll eat as much as he needs to eat. There'll probably be a few knocking about, and he'll go and look at them later. But yeah, he's an absolute beauty. And if I'm honest with you guys, you know, I'm hoping and praying that if that is definitely a female, I want him growing out. It's got a black spot on the dorsal fin, and they reckon that the female has a black dot on the dorsal fin. And it's very clear she's got one, so you never know. Could be a female, and we could maybe breed him, because they're different catch locations as well, which is good. These were from Trimac Cichlids, and the other one is from Cota, so you know, they're not directly related, which is be a million to one shot that they were, I think, but so they're not directly related, so that's really good for me as well. And both have come from good suppliers, so if we can do that, it'd be fantastic. But that's a long way off, because she's still only 2 inches. I mean, he's bred before. He came with a female, and you know, I let them breed, and he like an idiot, he beat her up too much and then ended up losing her. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm just going to put a divider in and let him breed between the divider, because this guy is a maniac. But yeah, that's Trigger the Trimac, guys, and you know, fantastic fish, like I've said before. I don't need to say anything else on him. You can see what a beauty he is. And there's more to come from this fella, guys, more to come. Just lucky munching on that Blackworm. He's absolutely loving it, isn't he? He's just claiming it up. Claiming it up. He can eat, the fella can eat, I tell you, he can eat. He's a good eater. You know, I can pretty much throw so he'll eat the fish science floating sticks, pellets. He'll eat the Norfin krill, the Norfin cichlid, their sinkers. He'll eat the Akari sinkers, the Akari floaters, and obviously no fish. He's not going to eat this live blood Blackworm, are they? I feed him from frozen brine shrimp, frozen bloodworm. He takes it all. He gets some live bloodworm. He gets a really good diet. I've really started using the live foods and the frozen foods a lot more. I was predominantly just pellets, but now I'm using a bit more of a wider range now. But yeah, that's Trigger, guys. So let's wrap the video up and I'll see you in a moment. So guys, that was Trigger. I just thought I'd do like a bit more of an easy, just a bit of an update. Feels though some of the videos of late have been a lot of thinking, a lot of thought I needed to go into them and stuff. So I thought we'd have a nice easy one, bit of an update on Trigger the Trimac. And I hope you enjoyed that. If if that's the kind of stuff you like me to do, let me know in the comments and I'll do more of that. Got some good stuff coming up in the future. I decided to keep the dual Rio 240, so that's another tank I've got. That's tank number 8. So I'm going to talk about what is coming with that, and then with the new Texas upgrade, I'm turning that into a community tank. So that I've already got the Texas Cichlid, the rainbow cichlids in there. I'm going to be adding 3 new fish this week in there, and that video will be out at some point when we've done that. So that's going to be a community tank. So I've got a lot going on, a lot of new stuff coming to the fish room. So as soon as it happens, guys, it'll probably be on Instagram first, not going to lie. So you know what my Instagram channel is. Go and follow me on Instagram. If not, you'll definitely see it on here as well. But yeah, that's me. Thank you so much to everybody for watching, so much to subscribe, so much for comment, likes the lot. If you're not already subscribed, guys, and you watch my channel, think about subscribing because it's free of charge. And if you don't continue to watch me, you can unsubscribe. It's all at the click of a button. If you do subscribe, guys, do us a favor and click the bell. And that is it from me, guys. I will see you on the next video. See you later.